So a very tough, very demanding workout tonight. One of those where you start it and you think, what have I started here? You want to, halfway through I wanted to jack it in, but you've just got to keep going. Once you've started it, you can't back out. So yeah, it was so I've been working at the gym tonight, taking a class. I'm working there on Tuesdays and Fridays, so I thought I'd take advantage of the room after the class finished and get a good session in. So I wanted to get some burpee variations in because don't get any work on my chest or on my arms. I can't bench press, so the burpee variations are where I get my work in there. So I thought I'll combine them with Hyrox stations. So I did started off with my 25 5-pump burpees, which is a burpee with 5 press-ups. And I combined them with a 50-metre sled push with 150 kilos, same weight as you use in a Hyrox. But what I did is I split it up, so I would do 5 of the 5-pump burpees and then a 10-metre sled push, and then a 5 more burpees and then a 10-metre sled push, till I got the 25 burpees and the 50 metres sled push. Sled push is very demanding, very taxing, and in a Hyrox you have to push the 50 metres in one go, and you have to run a kilometre before it and a kilometre after it. So it's important to pace yourself apparently when you're doing that. After that, I moved on then to the sled pull and combined that with the 4-pump burpees. So again, 25 of the 4-pump burpees. So that's 4 press-ups a burpee. And every 5 of them, I did a 10-metre sled pull. So in total, it was 50 metres sled pull and 25 4-pump burpees. Now, my friend was showing me his technique on the sled pull, and he uses just his arms. It's like 100 kilo on it, and he's pulling it with just his arms. Now, I have such weak biceps, such weak arms, it's shocking, to be honest. But I've never ever done pull-ups, never done chin-ups, and I've never done bicep curls. So, and I have this like constant tendinitis in that area, and it's probably due to weakness. It's probably due to a major weakness in them muscles, because I just don't use them, and I never have. I used to use the lat pull-down machine a bit, but it's like the chicken and the egg. Am I not doing the pull-ups because I've got tendinitis, or am I getting tendinitis because of a weakness? I'm not sure. But I quite like the sled pull. You know, I use my legs for it. I get into a squat, I hinge back, and I use my legs to pull it back. So then it was on to the Navy SEALs. Now already my arms are struggling from the sled push or the sled pull and the high pump burpees. This was a long taxing round. It's the same scenario. 5 Navy SEALs followed by a 30-metre farmer's carry, and that was with 32 kilogram. They weren't kettlebells or dumbbells, they were just these special handles that you use. Now when you do the farmer's carry in Hyrox, it's 200 metres, and you can use chalk. Didn't have any chalk here. But I'm guessing that if I did 200 metres with this weight, I would have to put the weight down, I think, 4 times, to be honest, because I did 5 30-metre stretches in between. I was considering doing 5 40, so it was 200 metres. But yeah, I just did 30 to make it 150. Thinking about what I should have done more. But again, it ties into the lack of strength in the biceps. Again, my grip is just very weak, so I'm somehow going to have to work on that. But I was glad to get that round out of the way. So then I'm on to the 2 pumps now, and I'm combining them with the wall balls. I used the 6 kilogram ball for the wall balls instead of the 9. So I was just using the weights for the open category. For the pro category, it's all the stations are a bit heavier. And now I'm even struggling to do these 2 pumps now. But the wall balls felt pretty good. I did them no problem. But going back and forth with these burpees and the wall balls, obviously my shoulders are fatiguing. I think that was work. That was more of a struggle than the conditioning side of it, to be honest. With these wall balls, you've got to break. They're very strict. Apparently, the judges at the Hyrox, you have to break parallel. But I wanted to get 100 of these, so I did the same. Every 5 2-pump burpees, I did 20 wall balls. So in total, it was 25 2 bumps and 100 wall balls. And again, with these, it's technique. If you can get into a rhythm with your breathing, catch it cleanly. As you're descending, you want to be catching the ball. You want to make sure that you're hitting the target every time as well. And then to finish off, I was going to do lunges, and then I remembered I'd not done any deadlifts, and this is Deadlift Everyday, so I had to get my deadlifts in, and I am struggling like hell, you know. So I just did 25 of the 1 pump burpees and 25 reps on the deadlift with just 60 kilos. And I tell you, 60 kilos felt like 100 kilos. So it was just, again, the same scenario, 5 of the burpees, followed by 5 deadlifts with just 60 kilos. As I'm hinging down, I'm making sure to put every bit of, everything in my hamstrings, basically, because my lower back was feeling fatigued. So yeah, it was a tough workout there. As you can see, there's a lot in total. It's like 375 push-ups, 125 burpees, 100 metres of sled pushing and pulling, 150 metre farmer carry, and 100 wall balls, and 25 reps on the deadlift. Now, shout out to Adam from 5am Squat Club. I am definitely going to do your conditioning session tomorrow, like I said. It's going to be a struggle. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do, but I promise you I will do it, so I will do it. And I can't see me... I probably won't be up to much tomorrow, but I think I'm usually recovered in a couple of days. So, yeah, that was a tough session, man.